Welcome to this segment of History at Home, presented in partnership by Pasadena Museum of History and Pasadena Media. Today, we will enjoy a photo presentation on the African American community in Pasadena from the early 1900s to the 1950s. Our journey will show the many Black businesses which flourished during this period, lifestyle activities, as well as the city's discriminatory practices reflective of the era. In 1909, Carrie McAdoo owned a grocery store at 670 South Fair Oaks Avenue. In 1920, William Madison sold wood cut by his self-made saw. At one time, James Woods owned Woods Shoe Shine Shop at 44 North Fair Oaks Avenue, in what today is Old Pasadena. In 1928, Woods opened James Woods Mortuary at 87 South Vernon Avenue, a street which no longer exists. Today, this third-generation business, now known as Woods Valentine Mortuary, is located at 1455 North Fair Oaks Avenue and is one of the oldest Black-owned businesses in the area. Dr. Edna Griffin, the first Black female physician in Pasadena, opened her medical practice in 1933 at 891 North Fair Oaks Avenue. Other businesses, such as McAfee & Sons Transfer Service and Jones House Cleaning, were proudly reflected in family photo collections. Larger-scale entrepreneurship was alive and well in the 1920s. The Francisca Building, located at 22 through 26 West Dayton Street in what is now Old Pasadena, was completed in 1923. James T. Phillips Jr., an attorney and real estate broker, commissioned the construction, which was the first commercial building commissioned by an African American in Pasadena. The building was occupied by Black-owned businesses. All was not rosy for non-white residents of Pasadena. In 1919, the Pasadena chapter of the NAACP was organized by John Wright. Mr. Wright was recognized on April 12, 1970, in a celebration marking the 50th anniversary of the chapter. Brookside Plunge, a municipal swimming pool, opened in Pasadena in 1914. Wednesday afternoon was set aside for the African American population, and on Wednesday evening, the pool was drained, cleaned, and reopened on the following day for use by white residents of the city. By 1930, because of greater ethnic diversity in the city, the day for non-whites was changed to International Day. The pool was finally integrated in 1947. In athletics, Pasadena was the childhood home of the world-class athletes Jackie and Mac Robinson. Jackie, at left, is shown here in 1940 when he was a member of the UCLA basketball team, along with Ray Bartlett, center, who would go on to a distinguished career with the Pasadena Police Department. The attractions of the region were inviting, and Black residents used these visits as exciting family outings. Here, William Lundy, the proprietor of Lundy Shoe Shine, poses with his family in 1937 at Costin Ostrich Farm in South Pasadena. West Dayton Street, now a part of Old Pasadena, was part of the heart of the Black commercial community. And around 1944, the street provided a wonderful backdrop for Naomi Bowen in a photo from her family collection. I hope you enjoyed this brief historical journey, and we ask that you visit the website of the Pasadena Museum of History for future segments of History at Home.